Hey guys, it's Anna and Chris, the fiance, soon to be hubby, and Indy the corgi, who's barely in the shot, but he's stressing. This has been a stress week for him. He knows we're about to go somewhere. He keeps seeing like the luggage and he's like, ah! So, I know. You're a good puppy though.
He's just a little angry right now.
Yeah, so we're going to go over our honeymoon plans. So we are going to Disney and we're going to Universal and we're also going to Miami.
That's the end of the video.
Pretty much. So,
he won't stop licking.
He's attacking Chris right now. He's stressed licking. Which, you know, when I'm stressed, I, don't lick, but that's what he does. So anyways, oh, that's a good spot. I think he got his itchy spot. So we're just going to go over a little bit of our plans, and then if you have any suggestions, shoot them our way. If we can get the reservation, I mean, we're open. We're actually going to be going down to Orlando the day after our wedding. And we're staying at the Grand Destino Tower at Coronado Springs. And yeah, so
we'll see how it is. When it's new, so
our first plan was to stay at the Poly, and then we booked an incredible, crazy package that, a month later we're like, that's
above our budget.
Lot of money. If we didn't have the wedding, we could have swung it.
Yeah, if we weren't,
Should have just done a courthouse wedding and stayed at the Poly for like 2 weeks. But anyways.
More cost effective.
Probably. And then we switched to the, it was Port Orleans.
Oh yeah, the Port Orleans, the Riverside?
Riverside. But then they had the free dining offer by switching to Grand Destino Tower. And it wasn't really that much price difference. I think it was like $200 or $300, and I'm like, yeah, and that's like, well, we can swing that. I mean, and plus we get the free dining plan, so it worked out. And so yeah, so we'll I'll do a room tour, and you'll guys get to see the Grand Destino Tower with us. And so yeah, so the first day we're not gonna do anything crazy unless we can get that tea reservation.
Yeah, Sunday we're going to be probably pretty pooped from the wedding.
Yeah, so so there is tea at the Waldorf Astoria, and we want to do tea. Like, we really like, I think that's like our friend Jason introduced us to like tea, like, like English tea, and it's been kind of an important part of our relationship. So we like to go to tea.
The place we used to go to closed down, unfortunately.
I know, our favorite place closed down like last year. Was it last year? Yeah, last spring. So yeah, so unfortunate for that, but originally I did have a reservation at the Grand Floridian. This is why you should never cancel your Disney plans. Don't be like me. Just keep them until like you absolutely know what your plans are, because I had it for Friday. But then we were like, oh, let's do candlelight processional. And so I canceled it. And then I realized that if you have the dining plan, they take 2 table credits off of your plan, not 1.
Oh, for the...
Yeah, for the candlelight processional. And I was like, because you wanted to go to the German place. And I was like, I don't think the German, what is the German place called again?
Oktoberfest, isn't it called?
Or Beer Garden. Beer House? Or...
I can't remember.
Beer Garden?
I've been there before. It's really nice. It's really cool.
Yeah. And I was like, it's not a 2 tables, like, if it was California Grill, yes, I would, like, do table service, but I don't feel like that's worth it. And plus, I love Christmas. I do not like Christmas music and choirs and stuff like that. And so I was just, like, kind of torn, because Warwick Davis is, like, speaking on, like, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But I'm just like, I don't know, I just really do not like sitting through Christmas music as much as possible. I know, it's like my only bah humbug. I love everything else about Christmas except for like overly happy Christmas music.
You're not going to be happy when on Main Street USA then.
I mean, that's fine. Like, that's like okay. I just like, I don't know. I just don't really want to sit down and watch a choir. So
I was a musician my whole life, so I never had to deal with it. Yeah.
I did book us at the Toledo, which is at the restaurant. I figured if we don't do the tea at Waldorf
Toledo's
Astoria,
at the restaurant?
I mean, at the hotel.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that like tapas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the tapas.
Does this Green Casino Tower have like a theme or something to it, or?
Salvador Dali, like I guess him and Walt did something, and it's inspired by the artwork or something like that.
So it might be funky.
It looks pretty. The videos I've seen of it. He is completely just in heaven right now. This is what he wanted. So, of course, and so we figured we'll take it easy. Because especially with the wedding, we've been going like full tilt crazy for the past month. And
it's never stopped.
And it's never stopped. It hasn't stopped yet. And so figure Sunday we'll fly in, we'll relax, we'll chill, you know, even if we do tea's not that crazy.
Not that stressful.
Not that stressful. We just eat and
how many lumps do you want?
Yes, how many lumps of sugar? And then evening dinner, and then we go to bed early. The 16th though is gonna get crazy.
That's the next day, right? Yeah.
Yes, that's Monday.
Oh.
So my friend is coming in from Denmark. Him and his wife are coming in from Denmark to our wedding. And he was like, hey, let's go to Disney. Like, he's like, well, do you mind if we go to Galaxy's Edge? I was like, yeah. So I booked his trip for him. And so him and his wife they're flying in Sunday too, but they're flying a little bit later in the day.
They're smart about it.
Yes, they were. And then they're doing Galaxy's Edge Monday and Tuesday with us. Well, I'm not sure about Tuesday. I did book breakfast. But so Monday was Constant Monday. We're doing Topolino Terrace. It opens up that day. Like Riviera opens December 16th. So I booked like a crazy woman. And I know you're not a morning person.
How early again?
8:20. And yes. So I'll get to check that out. I'll get to show you guys. Topolino Terrace. It's a character breakfast. I'm not sure if every meal is like character, like like Chef Mickey, but we'll see. We'll find out. And then at 11-ish we have the Droid Depot. I want to build a droid.
I'm going to watch her build a droid.
I think Morton is going to build a droid too. I'm not sure.
Or at the same time?
I have. Because I think you're allowed a guest with you, so I think he's building one and I'm building one.
So am I the guest?
Yeah, you're my guest. No. We each get a guest.
Oh, you each get a guest.
Yeah, so his wife is his guest, and then you're my guest.
So I can point and laugh when you're building things incorrectly.
Yes.
They'll be the most.
I'm gonna make a scout trooper droid just to bother you.
That's not even possible. I mean, you
can crash into trees.
It's all. It just was built and born to crash into things.
Crash into things. Then we have Oga's Cantina for lunch, even though there's not really much food at Oga's Cantina.
Beer and liquor.
Beer and liquor. Yep. That blue milk drink was like with the cookie is like my favorite. So I'm definitely even though it's not alcoholic, it was like the best thing. And then I'm going to try a different alcoholic drink because that fizzy drink that numbs your mouth was weird. I mean, the taste of the alcohol was actually good. It's just that fizzy stuff just drove me crazy.
It's like it sort of numbs you, but doesn't?
Yeah, it's just really weird. And then at 5:25 we have the Savi workshop. But he's not sure if he wants to still do it because after they fly, they're going to...
The Savvy workshop?
The lightsaber.
Oh, that's what's called Savvy?
I think it's called Savvy. That's what I wrote. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Unless my notes are Savvy. Savvy's workshop.
Oh, okay.
Apostrophe S. So, I don't know. You wanted to build a lightsaber?
I mean, I guess I can.
I don't know. He is shedding all over my foot. On my not my foot. But
well, we can build a lightsaber. We can swing it around and I guess hit things and hit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I want to build one because you know me, I'm not really into lightsabers.
I mean, I'm interested in buying some of the ones that are in that store. Honestly, I haven't decided which one I want.
We'll figure it out. He's not sure if he wants to build one just because you know, they're flying to, I think, the West Coast, and then they're flying back to Denmark. So they don't really want to know if they want to. I don't know.
Transport a saber.
I know they'll ship stuff back to you, but I'm not sure if they'll ship internationally.
I'm sure
I have no idea. Like, if you're an international guest, will they ship items overseas? So yeah, and then we end the night with dinner at the California Grill with Martin and Tina.
That's gonna be cool.
I love California Grill. Definitely really pricey, but definitely worth the money.
Hopefully get a window seat this time.
I know, like try to get a window seat. Like if you go, it's like nicer. I mean, they have the balcony and that's an option, but it's just nicer if you get to sit down.
What time is the reservation right now?
8:55.
So it's right around the fireworks.
Yeah. I couldn't get it. Like 8:30. I think is like, well, 30 minutes before the fireworks is usually. But I don't know. If you have a chance, if you have the budget, go to California Grill. And it's like try and get the firework time, you know. Yeah. It's awesome. And even if you don't get a windows table, it's still a great experience. The food is so good. And then Tuesday, we have another morning appointment, but not as early.
What is it?
Oga's Cantina.
Oh, again.
I want to try the breakfast menu. So I like the coffee looks good. I don't know. I like coffee, and I was like,
it's okay.
I want to try Oga's Cantina for breakfast.
I don't mind. They're probably going to be like, hey, you guys again.
Yeah. And then we have a Star Tours Fast Pass. And then Mickey's Christmas party. I need to buy the tickets. I was going to do that at work, but I got busy.
We got to get our bookings for the Rise of the Resistance.
Well, I mean, we can't do that until we get into the parks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they scan your magic band and then you get the boarding pass. But I heard like it wasn't terribly busy today. So
I heard it's only one boarding pass per day per person.
Yeah, so we'll tackle that when we get.
We have a whole week, I guess, to try and make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. And then Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, which you've never done. I know you've been.
Is this like a dessert party?
No. It's like the Not So Scary, except for it's Christmas themed. So
no trick or treating though.
No, but you get cookies, I think.
Cookies.
So,
Indy wants a cookie.
Indy loves cookies.
He's too passed out.
I have a note, but that's because Epcot's open late that night.
Oh, yeah.
I think because we were supposed to do an Epcot day, but then we decided to change around. Then Wednesday, we have the Rhino Tour at Animal Kingdom. And so that's going to be fun. It was really reasonable. I forgot how much I spent.
Well, is it really cheap, you think? Oh,
I think
what
it
do you
was
think?
$35 or $45 per person. Yeah, I think I paid $90, so I think it was $45 per person. And apparently, like, they take you back. Like, apparently I can't video this part. But apparently, like, you can go tour the facilities, see how the animals are taken care of. And I think you cannot pet them, but if they come up to you and, like, want something from you, they, like, I don't know, from what I heard, like, that's
they want to run you over, I guess.
Or when they run you over, you know, they're allowed to.
Play too much Donkey Kong. Rhinos were a friend in that game.
Rhinos were a friend?
The Donkey Kong country.
I don't remember it very much.
You get the rhino, you can ride him, and you just plow through all the enemies.
I vaguely remember something like that.
I forgot his name, though.
I don't know, I haven't played Donkey Kong since I was young. Anyways.
That was my first game.
So, I didn't get a fast pass to Flight of Passage, but he can't ride Flight of Passage.
No,
he's too
monster.
tall.
Well, the thing is, we tried one time because we got like put on like front row access because we, by happenstance, ran into an engineer who was trying to fix one of the other rides, and he's like, "Oh, have you been Flight of Passage yet?" And he's like, "No, I'll take you to the front."
Yeah, it was awesome because we were on Navi River Journey, and he was like,
he just sat right behind us.
There was two of them. Yeah, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're just making sure the ride works." And we're like, "What?" He's like, "Oh no, it was like one of the screens wasn't working, so we just want to make sure." And then he was like, "You guys want to ride Flight of Have you ever?" Like he said, first he asked, "Have we ever ridden it?" And I told him, "No. Every time we've tried to ride it, is broken down." Like, well, I think the first time it was a medical emergency.
Oh yeah,
and then the second time it broke down. So like we hadn't had a chance to ride it, and so he was like, "Come on," and so. And they just had like new like interns, and so like one of the interns was like, you can't go. And he was like, whatever. So we were like, we're following him. And so, yeah, he let us ride, you know, well, he got us to the front of the line, and I got to ride Flight of Passage.
It's a funky, like, seat, like, almost like a motorcycle, and, like, I tried to get into it. It looked like it would be fun, but it just wasn't going to work out for me. So moral of the story is don't be tall. Don't be tall.
Yeah. And then I am going to ride Expedition Everest.
Yeah.
Chris doesn't do roller coasters or drops. And then we have dinner at Takumi Thai.
That's the Japanese place in Epcot, yeah.
Yes.
But the dress fancy for that?
No. I mean, it's theme park. I mean, people do. I'm going to wear my Godzilla sushi.
Is it a really expensive Wagyu?
Yes. It's like, I think we're going to do the omakase menu, which is $150 per person. But you get, I think, 6 courses? Pretty sure it's like 5 or 6 courses. But includes Wagyu, like A5 Wagyu. If you don't, like, so there's like, I'll just do this like little educational blip. There's American Wagyu, which is not as good, and then there's like real Wagyu, which is phenomenal. We've had both, and they're like, if you see like Wagyu and it's like $40, that's not real Wagyu. Like,
unless it's like your thumbnail.
Yeah, unless it's like what we got at the Japanese steakhouse in DC, which it was like
paper tissue thin slices.
It was like barely 2 ounces, and it was expensive, and it was glorious. So I'm excited to actually get to try A5 Wagyu. That's like not just a slither of steak, and because I think it's like bone marrow and steak, and it's gonna be glorious, and I'm gonna be so happy. So yeah, and then Thursday's our easy day. We have nothing on Thursday besides Rise of the Resistance. Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, we're gonna see the movie.
Yeah, we're gonna see the movie at AMC Disney Springs, 6:30.
A reserve or reviews for later. Yeah,
I guess we'll do a review. I don't know. I usually do my movie reviews on my other channel, so probably
we'll take notes.
We'll take notes. We'll see. And yeah, I mean, I figure like I kind of want to check out the Edison, but I don't know. Like,
I mean, I don't mind. We always hear it can turn some crazy nightclub at night.
Yeah, so maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll see. I'm not sure if they do burlesque on Thursdays or what day, but I heard they have burlesque. And then maybe we could do Epcot during the day. The Food and Wine Fest. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, well, it's not food. What do they call it? The holiday.
It's Food and Wine Fest.
It's Food and Wine Fest.
The sequel.
Yes. And Friday, I only have Ohana, but I don't really want to eat that late at night. It's at 9:15.
Oh, I thought we changed it to something else now.
I haven't changed it yet.
Oh, just in case we change our mind.
Yeah, so we're keeping it for now, but...
If we're going to do like a food and wine thing, I don't know. Well, I guess so.
Well, no, Food and Wine is... Well, I don't know. We can do it either Thursday or Friday or both. I mean,
okay.
So,
I like Ohana's. Ohana's is really good.
Yeah, well, we haven't tried dinner.
That's true. Yeah, we only had breakfast.
Yeah. But then I'm also like... we've been to Ohana's. Like, do we hit up a different restaurant we haven't tried, or do we want to do like a breakfast character? I mean, there's so, like, that's the awesome thing about Disney. There's so many choices. Then on Saturday, we check out of the Grand Destino Tower, and then we go to Universal Studios. And, yep. And then we're staying at the Aventura Hotel.
Aventura?
Is it Aventura or... Oh, Adventura. Oh, there's a D in there?
Is there?
Either I spelled it wrong on here, or...
I mean,
I don't know. I always thought...
Out.
I think I've been spelling it wrong this entire time. Anyways. And so really, like, for Universal... Like, we were just talking, like, we don't actually have that many plans for Universal. We have 3-day park passes.
Hoppers.
Yeah, like, for all 3 parks. So we usually, like, we're not water park people, but I am bringing my swimsuit, and I might... I mean, I'm going to probably go just for my, like, because, you know, I am a travel agent, so I might actually just go just for, like, my education to actually visit Volcano Bay, even though I'm not really a big swimmer or, like, into water parks.
Does the tickets include the water parks?
Yeah, it comes to water parks.
You go to Blizzard Beach. Blizzard Beach is pretty cool.
No. Universal.
Oh, I'm doofing.
Yeah.
Up.
No,
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because like you have for Disney, you have to do Park Hopper Plus or Park Hopper.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, and so we're not water park people. But I might just go, and I've heard food's pretty good at Volcano Bay, so hey, I'm always about food. But then like we have 3 days, so it's not a lot really to do. I mean, a lot of time to do stuff, so I don't know. We might just.
We'll obviously go to Universal and do our thing. She always loves the Harry Potter world.
Oh, I know. And then
that's like where we spend 95% of our time now.
Not 90%, like 85%. Because Hagrid's is like, oh gosh, I love Hagrid's. That ride is so much fun. I really did enjoy it in our October trip, so definitely going to like wait in line for Hagrid's again, and then you can just drink beer because he can't ride any of the Hogwarts ride. I mean, any of the Harry Potter rides.
Too tall.
Too tall. Again. Yes, that's the problem with being tall.
The bag man.
Yeah, he does. But you get to drink beer. So.
Covered in bags.
Yeah. Oh, we might do the luau. So we've been talking about the luau. So like, cause like, he made a point, like we never, like, cause I was like, where do you want to go? Do you want to go to Tucson or do you want to go to Cowfish? And he's like, why don't we try a different restaurant we haven't been to? And so yeah, and like there's the Marvel character dinner that I've been toying around with too. But I kind of do want to do the luau. It looks fun.
Get some, was it Marvel?
There's the Marvel character dinner too.
At the luau?
No. They're different. They're different.
That would be pretty funny actually.
Yeah, actually that'd be kind of fun. Like all the Marvel characters in like Hawaiian shirts and...
Well, they probably wouldn't let that fly.
Probably not.
Maybe Tony Stark, but I don't know. Yeah,
so really like Universal is just like kind of go with the flow. You know, we don't really have
no stress about it. Disney's where the stress comes in.
Yeah, I feel like that's just in general like. So yeah, the luau would be Saturday night because they only do it Saturday nights. So at Lowe's, oh shoot, I forgot which one. I forgot which Lowe's resort has it, but yeah, so we might do that. And then even though we aren't staying at Disney, we decided that we wanted, like, I feel like Universal has really good restaurants, but we didn't get to go to Chico's in January. We were staying at Animal Kingdom in January. So we're gonna drive, well not drive, but probably Uber over back to Disney and actually eat at Chico's for Christmas Day. And then that's Christmas.
We're gonna give them our whole life plan, huh?
Yeah, well, and then I have a free ticket to SeaWorld. We have...
Oh yeah.
Because...
We get a little whale toy.
Yeah. People think travel agents get free stuff all the time. We don't. But one perk of selling like Busch Gardens stuff is that you get one free ticket a year. And so I decided, and you get to pick, and I was like, at first I was going to pick like Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, because like that's where we live. Well, we don't live near Williamsburg, but I was like, and then I was like, wait. We can use it for Orlando. Orlando is an option. So I was like, yeah. So I always bug him because I've always wanted to go to SeaWorld. Because as a kid, I loved it. My
fascination for snow and all that came from SeaWorld.
Really?
Yeah. If it's still around, you might get to see it.
Oh, that's right. I think you remember you told me about that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, we don't have any plans which day we're going to go to SeaWorld. And then we're renting a car and going to Miami, visiting his grandmother because she can't come to the wedding. And then also just...
I'm going to see a Panthers game.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Play against the Canadian team. I think it's Toronto. I'm not sure.
Was it Toronto? No. I thought it was the Montreal.
Is it Montreal? It's a Canadian team. I know that.
Oh, you need to ask your brother.
Oh, I think he was... I mean, he followed up yesterday.
Oh, did he buy the tickets? Or?
I don't know. I'll confirm that for sure.
Anyways, we need to buy our tickets. But yeah, I mean, Miami is just whatever the family wants to do.
Let me meet my grandmother, get some authentic Cuban food.
I'm so excited. Good Cuban food. Real Cuban food. I mean, not that we don't have fake Cuban food. We actually have two good
decent
Cuban
places
up in Northern Virginia.
They all happen to be very far from where we live,
I
so
know.
it's a pain in the butt.
So, we're super excited. And I'm happy. And I'm messing with the Corky's ears, so, but you can't see that. He's
knocked out.
He's enjoying this video recording time because he's just in between us and relaxing. But yeah, so that's our plans. I mean, I know it's kind of a longish video. I don't know, I can't see the timer, but it seems like a long video. But so yeah, so that's just a little bit of our plans for our honeymoon. And I won't, you know, depending on how much time I have to chill. I mean, because the problem with me is I wake up obnoxiously early. Like even on vacations, though sometimes on vacations I will wake up at 6:30 as opposed to 4:30. I want to say 5:30 to kind of pretend like I'm normal, but
I like to sleep past 6 usually.
And actually I've been waking up at 3 a.m. every freaking day. And I don't like it. There's nothing, like, I can justify like waking up at 4 and getting up and doing stuff on like the computer. But 3 o'clock is just like, why am I up? I have no reason to be up this early. But anyways, if I have time, I'll edit some videos while I'm there. I am going to be part of a giveaway loop on December 22nd. So definitely check that video out on December 22nd. I'll actually have to get the item that I'm giving away. I wanted to wait till I was at Disney. And so yeah, so
it'll be infused with all its magical glory. Yes,
it'll be Disneyfied and it'll be fun. So you know, and then also follow me on Instagram. So I have 2 Instagram accounts. One for my other YouTube channel, KaijuBites, and then this one I've changed. It used to be Anna's Magical Moments, which is my old channel name, but I actually decided to change the Instagram name to Anna Travels, and the Instagram is Anna Travels YT, because Anna Travels was taken, so I had to figure out, and that was it. So follow me on Instagram to see more pictures, and because it's easier to post pictures on Instagram than it is for YouTube. But if you have any other suggestions of where we can go, like at Universal or Disney or any other fun little things that we could do, let us know. You know, maybe we'll get to do it and you'll give us the idea. So yeah, but with that being said, you have anything else to say?
Oh, I can't wait to get there because
we need a break.
Yeah.
This is why I see why people go on honeymoons after their marriage. They need the break. It's
been a whole year of this.
I know. But it didn't really seem that bad until like 3 months ago.
Yeah, until we actually had to get to the nitty gritty.
Yeah, once we had to get down to like the nitty gritty. I still have to print out our seating chart and make name cards.
To pack our bags.
I'm 80% packed. So yeah. I'm not doing a packing video though because I decided against it because I'm just too busy. And also like I did a packing video in October and that's not really much change out of my routine. So yeah. So I think this video is long enough. So we'll see you guys later and have a great week.